Aha, good morning, good morning, good morning, Borida. Time for another war video, I think. War. Ha ha ha. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Well, within reason. You do get some pretty good loot sometimes from wars, but there we go. Let's not dwell on that. So the only reason I'm on the screen very briefly is just to say for anybody who hasn't heard it before, and I'm sure most people already know this, if you do Final Recruits 2, you often find that the very last level will give you an epic troop token. Not every time. It's about half the time, I reckon. I've got a free daily summon. I may as well just use that one up because it's just sitting there. So yeah, worth doing that one just for anybody who hasn't already found that one out. I'm sure most people already know that. My iron storage is full and I've got a day to my things. I might even do some crafting or stuff. Level up some heroes with the emblems because I'm finally got iron. You can see my hero academy here has got 1 day to go. As you can probably guess by the sort of slightly random start of the video, I've only just sort of logged on and haven't really sort of caught up with where I am and everything else yet. Been a bit busy with a couple of other things, which is why I haven't been sort of focusing on the game quite so much. But then let's see how we go in the war. I've left it till the last minute because I thought, why not? We've got an hour and 8 minutes left in the war. Well, it's not last minute, but last hour. The Big Lebowski, my alliance, very friendly, very chilled out, relaxed alliance, as the name would sort of suggest. Lots of talk about the dude and so on and so forth. Very good, quite a lot of strong players in here. You've got quite a lot of players who are in Diamond, in and out of Diamond, basically. So yeah, a pretty good bunch, very chilled out. 7 spaces at the moment, definitely recommended. The leader is, who's the leader? A bit hairy one, I think it is. Hairy one, who is the leader, very good sort of solid leader. And I can see in their current war energy intel is 6, and I know who that is. That's me. And they've got 5 war energy in total on the other team. Now I haven't looked at their team yet, so let's see. I need to score quite highly to win. Man, it would be Telluria tanks, wouldn't it? Okay, well, here we go. Mayhem. Well, I always go for the team leader to start with, so Mayhem it is. Mayhem is going to get the and Nur. I'm going to try bringing in Nur as a kind of remedy to Telluria, perhaps. That's the general idea. I'm going to swap Kagan out actually and take 2 healers. Don't like no. Oh, I've obviously got them by rarity rather than by power at the moment. There we go. Right, let's see how we go. Let's hope for a bit of luck. I think this will trigger a combo. Yes, there we go. Not huge, but it'll be enough to knock Telluria out, which is always half the battle. No. Just looking around, like I often do. I like to try and get a couple of combos going early on, so this will be a small combo. Admittedly, most of the combos are not going to do anything because I only have red tiles. Don't think this will trigger a combo now. Gravemaker's going to be annoying, of course, because he always is. This will trigger a combo, not a very big one. Basically, just sort of trying to get the board moving a bit at the moment. Splosh. And I'm burning and drowning at the same time. Never a good combo. Bold Tusk is ready, though, which is good. Come on, Bold. Let's get that in there. Thank you. Right. Hopefully that will just keep them alive. I'm still hoping Mother North gets to go off, because if she does, I've got a chance of coming back here. I think she's going to drown first, unfortunately. Gravemaker. Oh no, Gravemaker's going to kill her first. That's a shame. That is a shame. Nura can go off now. This, I don't think will finish me off completely. Yeah, so I'll get Vila as well. So they're now quite a nicely weakened team. Obviously, I'm not going to come back and win that, but there we are. I can definitely return and hit him later on if I want, because there's nobody else left. Now, I've done my duty and hit the team leader. There's a lot of Telluria tanks around the place. A lot of Telluria tanks. Oh, well, let's see. Let's go for... just looking at the rest of the hero team colours. So I'll avoid the Tellurian tanks because, although I may not have the choice. Well, let's go for Talon Munich, who I'm going to try hitting with a different colour. I think I probably will go mono on this one. Sometimes works, I don't know. This is always a risky strategy. Let's put in a healer as well, actually. Let's go for that. Proteus is kind of key, really, more so than almost anybody else. Handy, that's going to be a good opening move. May think, why haven't I used the purple gem? I was just hoping to get a few more purple tiles on the screen before I set it off. Not to be, sadly. Right, let's go for silence this side and hopefully kill off that side. No, not done enough to kill Bold Tusk. 2 heroes not generating mana, which is nice. Not going to be able to stop Bold Tusk going off, so I'm just sort of looking at the moment again at clearing some of the screen, because there are an awful lot of tiles on it that are not purple still. This is the downside, of course, with mono. It is high risk. Finally a load of purple tiles. Actually, that wasn't too long, although a few heroes have now got their mana ready, which is not much, which is not nice. She dodged that. That's good, that worked in my favour. I was going to say, this should be... I would have said now that the amount of purple tiles that are up on the screen and the damage those tiles are doing, I should be fairly safely going to win this now. I don't... If all of my guys hit her, is that going to be enough to kill her off? Yay! Goodbye, Seshat. There we are. Risky strategy, but one which paid off this time. Can I win this first? I'm not actually sure I can score enough points to win it, even if I win all of them. What would I get? 64, 120, 240. Yeah, I don't think I can actually win it, even if I win them all. Which, in some ways, in some strange way, is actually a relief, because it takes the pressure off a little bit. Yeah. Even if I'd won them all, I wouldn't have been able to get enough points. It does depend, of course, how many teams there are on the other side and how many points you can get per team and so on, which is why I wasn't sure to begin with. But it does seem fairly clear. I can't turn this around for us. So sorry, Lebowskiites. It's going to be my fault, this one, or not. I'm not. I don't go over at mono very often. I'm not always a huge fan of it. I like to sort of risk it when it's kind of all or nothing, which was what I was going for here. And I possibly didn't need to, but there we go. I tend normally to do 3-1-1 on attack. But anyway, never mind. We'll see how we go. Got a few enemy heroes going off. My healer's dead. That's bad news. Wukong's dead. That's also bad news. And they're drowning. It's also bad news. So lots and lots of bad news there. Come on then, Chicken Man. Let's see what you can do. Managed to electrocute or lightningify everyone. You may think, why am I not going for the guy in the middle? Well, he's dead. He just doesn't know it yet. Dead man walking, so to speak. There we go. Santa's going to go off. Santa's a tough man. He's got some powerful stuff in those sacks of his. I was vaguely hoping that those tiles would do more damage, but I suppose with all the defence... well, that was feeble. With all the... and then I missed the... Oh, well, never mind. It's lost anyway. May have to change from doing this monochrome attack. It just doesn't really work for me. I've tried it a couple of times. It's good against, like, Telluria tanks who you really need to knock out, but it's not really worth it with everybody else, I think. Right, let's see how many... I've got 3 attacks. There are 3 wounded teams. I may as well go for maximum points by taking them down, but it won't make any difference anyhow. So this team, I'm going to go use the blues because obviously you've got green tanks. I'm not going mono. I've just said that myself. I won't take a red because I'm going to want them in a bit. I'll take a purple and a yellow. There we go. Give me a few choices. Do. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like mono. I mean, look at that screen. That's just hideous for blue. Whereas at least by having different colours, I managed to get like Thoth the Moon and Vivica ready. So Vivica will undo a lot of what Gravemaker has just done, which is quite good. Keeps me sort of safe. Still really hard to see a way to use the blues at the moment. I met a girl who sung the blues. Oh, dagnammit, now I'm going to have that in my head all day. Yeah, there we are. Oh, finally got some blues ready. Not quick enough to kill Bold Tusk, who should be the Oh no, I managed to kill him before he goes off. That's good. I was going to say he should be my easiest target. Now it should get a lot easier. Because I've got my... dang I deliberately didn't hit Kunshin because I was confident he'd get killed. And now he isn't dead. This will kill him though. He can't survive this. And now it's just a little bit of finishing off. What's her name? Onatel. Onatel is not going to be... Oh, there. My skeletons killed her. Thank you, little skeletons. There we go. So that's Mayhem down. 50 points. House of Mayhem. Naming the alliance after yourself. Yeah, well, there we go. Let's not dwell on that. This guy's got... Look at that. He's got lots of... he's got 2 blues, so he's going to have a green hit. So I'm quite... As you can see, I've developed over time. I do have quite deep benches now, which is quite nice. And let's chuck in Marin Justice. Oh, so many songs stuck in my head today. Come on, man. Let's take him down. Let's take him downtown. The greens are going to hit the only red hero. Well, that's typical, but there we are. Never mind. Green tiles, even though obviously they're doing half the damage, they still do a reasonable amount of damage because I've got triple stacked heroes. I will be targeting this guy because he's the one that's going to be hardest to kill with tile damage. So let's get him out of the way. What's his name? Jean-Francois. I'm sure he's the little boy, the little French boy at the very start of Team America World Police. Maybe I'm wrong. So just now picking off teams. Now normally I would advocate if you've got a strong team, try and go for the whole teams. Realistically here, because there's nobody left to sort of clear up after me because I'm the last player to go, I may as well go for as many points as I can, even though that does mean I'm going for like the easy points, which isn't something I normally advocate. Normally I only hit whole teams, but I may as well sort of try and get the most points I can for the alliance. Not that it's, as I've sort of mentioned, I'm doing the maths, I couldn't have won it anyway. So you do always have to think about these things when you're doing an alliance war, is consider your team as a whole, how you guys work together, what's the best options for the team, because there's not really very much in it for me personally if the rewards aren't great. If I'm the strongest player on my alliance and we still lose the war, the rewards are not very good. You're better off being being a weaker player in the winning side than you are being the strongest player on the losing side. So there really is nothing to be gained by being selfish on alliance wars. This guy's kind of good. Well, Raphael, I don't know. Oh, he must be new hero of the month or something. They've leveled him up quick. Fair play to them. Is he new hero of the month? Fairly new hero of the month. I don't pay much attention to hero of the months because I never get them. Was he the one before Nur? Or is this August's hero of the month? Oh, now I'm confused. It's a good job I don't want to hit him with any tiles, isn't it? Right. There we go. And we can go pew, pew, pew. And then I'll get Groot ready. Groot can have a go. We get hit a few times. There we are. That should do that. Bye-bye, T-Dog. And that just leaves me with one attack left where I may as well finish off Dirty Harry, to be fair, for the points. So let's take Dirty Harry down. I'm just going to autofill that. There we go. Going to assume there's not a great deal to do here, really, because if I lose this, he's got no healer left. If I lose this now, it's just have to cry just a little bit of a cry. It's not impossible I'll lose, of course. It's amazing how much. It's amazing how easy it is to lose sometimes. There we go. Sickle of Eradication. I do like her. She's very good. Neat. Another one, obviously, I don't have. Can we get there? That should finish. Oh, Santa. Santa's still standing. Her blinding is particularly effective. They never seem to hit when it's her. Look at that. Look how many misses it is. Honestly, it's like meant to be a 40% chance of missing. 35% accuracy. And that was like 75% minus 75% accuracy that time round. There we go. Still, never mind. So that's it. That's my Alliance War done. Now, the Alliance has obviously lost 5-3, 6-6. I couldn't have scored enough points to win it, and they've still got 5 flags. So sadly, this one is over. But at least we gave it our best shot. And, fair play to them. Looks like it was a good war. No flags left on the field, which is a really good sign and really does speak well for Big Lebowski. You can't always win the wars, but if you've got no flags left over at the end, then that says that your alliance is doing something right anyway. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. It remains for me to say, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. May death come swiftly to your enemies. This is Farmer Ben saying goodbye. Bye.